Hi, my name is Vicki Poole. I'm a certified life coach, health coach, and a hypnotherapist. And today has been a difficult day. There I was on a Zoom with several other people, and we hear the devastating words that our beloved coach had passed away. And it was such a surreal moment. I had not been working with James for very long, but oh man, the impact this man had on my life. He was such an amazing coach. And there are people in this group chat that we're talking with that it's amazing the amount of people that he touched and he helped that really definitely loved him very much. And like I said, I haven't been working with him for very long, but the funny thing is, since I've met him, I've been telling the story of working on my lawnmower. And I know it doesn't sound like that has anything to do with us, but I promise you it does. And so I was working on my lawnmower, or wanting to work on my lawnmower one day because it wasn't working. And so I did some Googling. I put the information about the lawnmower, and I had several things that popped up, and they said that it was the spark plug. And so then I looked for videos because I'm looking around the lawnmower, and it's not like the old lawnmowers from when I was very young, where the spark plug is just right there. So I couldn't find it. And so I watched these videos, finally was able to locate it. I watched the video. The man shows opening this case where it's kind of hidden in there. And then he talks about the making sure that it has the, when you get the spark plug, it's got the right number and all this stuff. And then he's standing there and he's holding this spark plug. He's showing you the number and everything. Well, that's all well and great, except I did not know how to get the spark plug into my hand because it doesn't just twist out. I couldn't get it. And I watched several videos and nobody showed the actual taking it from the lawnmower out into your hand. And so I ended up having to go get one of my neighbors, and the neighbor came and he looked at it and he said, "You have to have a special tool for this." Well, if there was one that came with my lawnmower, which there probably was, I could not find it. So he gave me all the information to go to Home Depot and get this tool. I come home, boop, pop it right out. Everything's great. Put the new one in. Perfect. And so the thing that James did for me with my business was he showed me how to get the damn spark plug out of the lawnmower. It's like he had so many wonderful things that he gave me, and still is, because the portal is still up, that he had videos in, and he had one-to-one coaching time with us. And so it's like, that's the way I describe how amazing he was at what he did. And I'm probably going to get a little emotional, but I'm just blown away with all the things that he taught me in the short time we were together. It was just a few weeks, and into a 12-week program. And I had a one-to-one call with him on Wednesday of last week. And he took me through so many different little steps of making sure my things were set up correctly to be able to do the things that I wanted to do with my business. Um, and it looks like he passed away on Sunday. And so I'm just blown away. But one of the things that this has really opened up for me is that I don't want to, how do you say it? I don't, I want to make sure that I get my message out. And so James left a lot of his stuff undone. He did not, the last time I talked to him, he was even telling me he was creating this app and we were going to have the use of this app. And he was just so excited about this. And that's not going to happen. And so it's like, so many times I think we put things off, or we think we're going to be here forever, and that's not the case. And I'm hoping that I'm around for a long time, but it's just, I don't know if you can relate at all, but it goes by so fast. And it's time for me to step up and take a greater stance and a bigger voice to hopefully help people. I help people that are struggling with weight and self-esteem and so many different things. And let's just face it, with the way things are these days, that there's probably not a person that doesn't struggle with that at some level. And I work with people on body image. And because, just because you're not a size 2, like these models that you see, or even a size 12, some of the models, they do have some plus size models and they're a size 12. So it's like, we spend so much time, especially as women, but I know it happens with a lot of men as well, comparing ourselves to others and how they look, how they sound, how they act, what they have. And it's time for us to start being grateful for where we are. And while we're still striving to do whatever it is that we want to do, just because you accept and love where you are doesn't mean that that has to be where you stay. It's just you love your starting place. And that's what I help people with. I help women who maybe do that comparison. I know I have fallen victim to that so many times. I wouldn't get in front of people if I didn't feel I looked just right, or I mean, so many different things, and chastise myself because I still needed or wanted to lose this amount of weight. And um, but it's time for us to stop that. It's time for us to be grateful we're alive and that we can make a difference. So I implore you to just take a moment today and just do some inner reflection. What is it that you want people to remember about you when you pass away? Do you want it to be people who have taken a course or something that you've taught and they remember how amazing you were, or even a person that just has this amazing voice of um, confidence for someone, or even empathy for someone? What is it that you want people to remember about you? Because let's face it, one day that's going to happen. What do you want people to remember about you, to tell about you? Just think about it. And if it's something that you want to have a conversation about, I'm more than happy to have a conversation. Just post in the comments, wherever. Find me on Facebook, find me on Instagram. You can even message me on YouTube. Anywhere that you see this, you can message me, because I got you. I'm telling you, I've had a mission for a while, but it's like this happening with James has created more of a fire about making sure I do make a difference. So you have an exceptionally blessed day, and take the time to ask yourselves those questions.